of the fucking universe because I'm in a state of gratitude. I'm not better than any of you guys. I know I look like a snapping turtle. There is nothing special about me. Do I, except my heart and my will and my ability. All right? You guys got, and all that is earned. It's all heart. No hack, just heart. Okay? Because I put in the fucking work. And when I take losses, I take them as a man and I get better from them. So guys, I'm gonna say it again. Your negative projections onto me is just a reflection of how you see yourself. There's nothing we can say to somebody that's like that, right? She's gonna believe what she wants to believe. And most of it is just not even true. Oh, I'm 5'3", I'm a pedophile, I'm this, I'm that. My ex said this. What other bullshit did they be saying? Oh, this is an Airbnb. I don't know. It's always some shit. All right, so nobody's mad. You guys believe what you guys want to believe. Quite frankly, I really don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Period.
We're gonna expose them, bro. Next thing you know, they're gonna be making up stuff. They call me a pedophile, bro. Like, that's so funny, bro. People are silly. We shouldn't call them stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She just is not enlightened, and that's on us. That's our fault, because we should be putting out more knowledge and wisdom so that people can operate at a higher frequency.
You're right, McKinney.
You know, imagine taking your time out of your day to just tear people down. That's the only thing you can do with your time, with your life, is just tear people down. Yeah. All right.
Hi, Janaya. What is that your name?
Yes. All right.
Oh, wait, why is the volume so
I know. I think it's like your headphones or your mic is covered.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? You remind me of the Verizon wireless commercial. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Yes, we can hear you.
Sean, no, I just wanted to ask you because you know how you were just saying the vibration that you operate on is what you're going to get, whether it's negative or positive. Excuse me, I had a little cold. So what do you have to say? Because if 90%, I would say 90% of the people that come on your live, you know, it's not always the best. And I would say looking at whatever they say. It don't seem like it's always that positive. So what would you say about yourself? Like what does that say about you?
That people come up here with negativity.
Right, but you know how you were saying, like, I know you're saying like, oh, it's a projection of whatever, because I don't operate on negativity. At least I don't think I do. I try not to, you know, we're not perfect.
Then why are we talking about negativity if you don't operate on negativity?
Because do you remember about a few minutes ago when you were just saying the level, you know, the frequency that you operate at? If you're being negative, that's what you're gonna get. You remember when you were saying that?
No, that's not what I said. I did a bad job at communicating. I said your frequency is what you frequently see, meaning like what you actually see into the universe, meaning like things are not really good or bad. Things are just like they are. If your mom dies, it's not really good or bad. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying if a person, if my mom dies, it's not really good or bad. If my dad was to like pass away, that's not really good or bad. It's how I react to it. It's a painful experience, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I have to learn to see the good in that, learn to appreciate that, learn to, hey, use it as motivation to make him proud. Not be like, oh, poor me, I'm this, things never go my way. Like that's just not how I take like losses. So again, also another thing is negativity like spreads, and a lot of people find us through clips. Clips are just like propaganda. They don't even watch the lives. They just hear, oh, Sean said this, he must mean XYZ. And a lot of it's just clips.
Let me see. What else did I want to say? Olivia, so you know how you were saying...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I will say this. I do have a lot of improvement to do as a man and as a leader, and I do think that social media has highlighted a lot of my character flaws and things that I need to like work on. I wouldn't just like invalidate everything. There's just... but I don't claim to be perfect. I claim to be me. I claim to be real. I claim to be a guy that's continuing to improve. So I will say that like, hey, that whole Shanice, especially with the Shanice situation, I highlighted a lot of character flaws that I had.
Okay, Sean, now you see how you cut me off, but I let you land your plane anyway. I didn't get loud with you.
I was just trying to answer your question, but go ahead. Do you think?
And a lot of people, when you have a conversation, sometimes, again, we're not perfect human beings. So when we're having a conversation and people are, you're trying to answer a question, but sometimes another thought might just pop like, oh, and that's just how a conversation is. So, you get real defensive when people do that to you. I think that's another thing, since you want to take accountability and you want to learn and grow. That's one thing, because I don't know if that's something Olivia has told you. I think that's something that you can work on, just, not being so defensive. You have to understand we're all human. And that's just the way conversations go.
I do understand that, which is why I warn people, and then I tell them if they do it again, that's when I will like boot them. Which is the same thing you did to me. You just talk to me about it, and then I let you finish.
Okay, so Olivia, I wanted to ask you, just because people are mentioning me in the comments, so I'm gonna ask it because y'all, I know everybody's not fortunate enough to get on here and ask their questions that they want to ask. So I know you had a video, and you were saying, "Oh, I'll take the pregnancy test on the live," and then the other girls they were saying, "Olivia, where's the pregnancy test?" Da, da, da. And Sean was like, "We're not gonna do that." So, Olivia, would you without? Olivia.
Is that what I said?
Sean.
Listen, if you're gonna quote me, at least
Respectfully,
if you're gonna quote me, do it right.
Respectfully, I'm speaking to Olivia.
Okay, and you're
So
respectfully
you can, when I'm done, you can
respectfully
correct
gonna
me.
quote.
When I'm
You're
done,
respectfully.
you
I
can go
know,
ahead
Mom.
and correct me.
Listen, you're gonna respectfully quote me the right way too, Olivia. You can't misquote me and then ask her about something that's not even true. I didn't even say that.
Go ahead, correct yourself. Correct yourself. What did you say? Go
I
ahead.
literally said we're not gonna do that today. I said the test is right here, and I waved it in your face and said we're not gonna do that today.
Okay, that's what he said, guys. Olivia, that's what he said. But again, previously, per your live, you said you would do it. And when the girls asked you a couple people ago, you were ready. I'll do it right now. So, are you gonna do it, or are you just not gonna do it because Sean said no?
So in my story, I said, should I do it on the live? And it was a yes or no poll. I never claimed that I would do it. I said that I would do it right now, but there's two people on the live. Like, there's two people on the live. I have to be considerate of both parties. So, and also I trust his leadership. There's a reason why he thinks it's not a good idea today. So we're going to do it another day. I'm okay with that.
What's the reason why?
What?
What's the reason why?
I don't know. But I trust his judgment. I don't need to be the why can't we do this? Why can't we do this? You just have to trust your leader. That's literally one part of being a leader. Is to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower too.
Say that shit again, baby.
That's okay. So one part of being a good leader is you have to be a good follower. So even when I'm running team members, I have to follow kind of where they want to go with their, vision, with how they want to run things. I have to kind of take that into consideration so I can lead them the best. So he does the same thing, and I don't question, oh my gosh, why do we not do that? There's a reason.
You don't follow your woman's intuition?
What?
You don't follow your woman's intuition?
I do follow.
Her intuition told her that I was a great guy and she could trust me, and that's exactly what she followed. And
Another question. Okay, Sean. Okay, cool. Another question, Olivia. So this was a long time ago, months ago, before I even watched y'all lives. Y'all just came up on my TikTok one day, my For You page. But you guys, it was a long time ago, you, Sean, and Shanice, and you were saying, originally you called Sean your brother. So I want to know, how did it go from you looking at him as a brother to this now being your king? I have to know.
Honest, I feel like I did that as a form of protection. In that case, I was in a relationship, and I came here and I was like strictly business. Like, I'm gonna be here for a month and then I'm gonna leave. So I kind of used that as kind of like, not that like I was in any harm or anything like that. I was just thinking that, okay, if I said this line, maybe he won't make any romantic moves on me.
So you started trying to get
Instead of
serious.
being straight up, when I should have been straight up, I should have just been like, "Hey, this is not what's happening." But I wasn't like, I was not used to that at all.
So you're saying that you called him a brother because you were at the time in a relationship, and if your man asks like, "What what's going on? Who are you with?" "Oh, I'm with my brother, Sean." That's what you're saying?
No. I didn't lie to my ex. I didn't lie to him and say, "Oh, I'm going to." No, I didn't say that. I just said that he knew that it was a guy, and he knew I was going to San Diego, and he knew that we already met. He knew that it was business trip. He knew all of that. Like, I'm not gonna like withhold information from him. I'm not gonna withhold information from my, somebody that used to be my partner. Like, I'm not. So I told him everything, and he was like, "Okay, go." And then, yeah.
Okay. I just had to know, but now I understand. I understand now. So, because I was about to say, well, dang, like what did he say
I'm
to
not gonna
change
lie,
that
though,
relationship?
I was a little bit like, I don't know when like guys like me.
Hi, cousin.
Guys like me, I guess. But now I know. He could just educated me, and basically any guy that like comes up to you and like wants to talk to you and have a conversation with you, they like you. What other reason do they have to like talk to you? So
They like you. Every guy that's approaching you, they want to fuck you. And listen, guys are not insecure because they don't want you hanging around certain dudes. Girls, no guy wants to be your friend unless they are gay. Okay, so guys, if guys are trying to be friends with a girl, they're trying to fuck her, and they just don't have the courage to be like, "Hey, I want to fuck you." I don't have girls that are just my friend. Okay,
Yeah.
like I can do that. I have associates, but you're not gonna see me taking girls out to dates, doing stuff.
Have clear communication now, because you know how they take these clips up and twist them up. Let's be clear, because I was about to say, now you saying that a guy can't approach another girl unless they want to do the thing, do the deal.
No guy sees a girl and is like, "Ooh, she make a good."
When you had Olivia on that business call and that team meeting, your team reached out to Olivia, and you follow her on Instagram, you knew what it was, but you just had to wait for her to hit that 18.
Yes.
You had to wait for her to hit that 18.
We did not talk like that. Supporting somebody on, if that's the case, everybody you follow on Instagram is your friend? No.
What you saying, my boy?
Okay,
You the one
so I'm going to ask you something. Is everybody you follow on Instagram your friend?
I'd say about 85%. The rest are maybe celebrities.
How many followers you got?
I have quite a lot of followers, but I don't follow as many people that follow me.
How many people you follow?
I follow about 700 people.
So you got all them people. Okay, so 85%, 700.
I'm a military brat. I've traveled and lived across the world.
So let me get this straight. 695, if my math is correct. 695 of those people are your friends. Is that what you're saying? You got 695 friends?
I got a lot of family. I went to college. I know a lot of friends from there. I went to high school. I've lived in a lot of states.
If you got 695 friends, that's like a fucking record. Because most people can't find 10 good friends.
You said that.
Listen, we followed each other on Instagram, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was literally like it. I follow people on Instagram who are not my friend. I follow people on social media to learn from them about business. I follow people to watch maybe their journey. I follow people who, oh man, that person seems like they're really fit, or they're really funny, or they're really this. Like, come on, stop. You follow people on Instagram for so many different reasons. Like, they're not all your friends.
Like, also, you can admire a person's qualities without fully liking them, if that makes sense.
And again, it was a business call. She's right. It was a business call. I'm a business coach. That's sad.
So you can admire somebody's like traits without liking them. Like, I follow a lot of people that I like the way they look, but I don't like about them like their personality. Or
To
what?
me personally, this is just my opinion. If I had a business call with someone and their team, and then that the head guy follows me on Instagram, to me, I'm like, why are you following me? That's weird, kind
That's not
of.
how it worked. So the team member was in the LinkedIn DMing me. He didn't send that LinkedIn message. But when I booked the call, it was with him individually. I talked with him on the phone individually. It wasn't like a team member was talking to me and then was like, "This girl is cute. Let me pass it on to Sean." Like, that's not what it is. It's not
I
like
know that. I didn't say that. I said that the fact that he went and followed you after that is, to me, that's kind of just, to me, if that was
If somebody's
a
following you on
professional
Instagram is
environment,
weird to you, then okay. Do you have another question?
sir, we can agree to disagree, and I can have my own opinion. You can calm down, relax.
I'm very calm. Let's get to
Relax.
another question. Something that's actually like, real.
Okay, real. Let's see. Olivia, I'm sorry, I have a lot of questions for Olivia because I don't
We got
really have.
one more question left. Last one. Go ahead.
Ooh, excuse me, time limit.
You're excused this time.
Oh, Olivia. No, this is a real question. So I was on your sister's live earlier. I kind of caught it at the end, but how do you feel about, your sister and your brother and your dad going live?
it's the cloudberries.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, it's the cloudberries. No, I'm just kidding.
Mean. Your sister was really going hard for you. She was.
I bet she was. I have no doubt. I
She
have no
told
doubt.
people to give you the same grace that they gave Shanice, meaning instead of being mean to you and just being so negative towards you, to give you the same grace that people were giving to Shanice.
Yeah, yeah. God, I have no doubt that my sister was, standing up for me, and I know that everything that my family does is from a place of love. So I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I don't have anything to say about it. I haven't seen anything but maybe half of a clip, really. So I don't know much about it, to be honest. I don't have an opinion on it. But at the end of the day, whatever my family does, I know it's from a place of love, and they want to protect me. They want to make sure I'm safe, and I love you guys for that.
Okay, one more thing before I go, Sean. I have a recommendation for you. I think your